What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Honkai Star Wars video. In this video, we are pretty much just going to go over and talk about why Break will pretty much always be the meta for Apocalyptic Shadow. These are the teams I'm bringing. The first team, don't worry about it. It's just how it's going to work. I'll talk about it in the video. I'm actually recording this right before I'm going to work. I actually had a failed attempt because I wasn't paying attention and Boot Hill died, and I was like, gosh, I gotta restart the video or it's gonna look bad. And I was like, damn, I'm really cutting it close to when I have to get ready for work. I'm not gonna be late or anything, but it's just how it is, you know. Definitely gotta set aside a bit more time for myself, but regardless, pretty much gonna talk about how even though Yunli is supposed to be the best unit for this, or like this is supposed to be her Apocalyptic Shadow, it's always going to be. I did this last time on the run wide to restart really quickly, but regardless, right? It's always going to be favored towards Drake unit, and that's because a reoccurring buff from, it looks like just the whole game mode, is going to be when you weakness break them, you action advance, and you get your ults back. Plus, the boss takes just about no damage if you're not weakness breaking them, and that's, I wouldn't say an issue. I do wish it was made a bit differently. I would definitely like if like this mode was like boss, so like hunt units are king here. You just want to like obliterate the one boss enemy, and pure fiction is based around AoE units like follow-ups and all that. They have that, and then MOC is kind of like just bring DPSs, right? But clearly that's not the case. We're clearly in a, you know, follow-up attack like AoEs is pure fiction. MOC, you can really just run whatever you want as long as it works. And then this one is very clearly break. When this Gamemode was first talked about, I was really hoping that it would be a one boss and the whole, they just have a lot of HP and, like, you know, adventuring. Out of all people, bro. Anyway, it would be more so like Boot Hill would go absolutely stupid in this game mode because, you know, it's just one enemy and then you break it and he does a bunch of damage. Or like Zele would be really good in this game mode, or like Akron would be good in it, obviously, because Akron does a lot of damage. Pretty much stuff like that, right? And what we got was, you know, oh, the boss takes little damage, and the whole point of it is you really want to get their weakness broken. It's like, okay, well, that makes sense, because I think it was Firefly who dropped when this came out, or she dropped and this came out, I think, I can't remember if it was the exact day. It came out around the same time, right? And I was like, okay, well, it makes sense, right? And it'll probably change for, like, the next unit is like counter based. It'll be like, oh, if you hit them with a counter, you do like a bunch of damage. Like they can't get hurt unless you're using counters a bunch, or whatever it may be, right? And we didn't get that at all. Ooh, not getting this is a bit annoying. I had to make sure Boot Hill doesn't actually die because I was paying attention and I should have popped E. But very clearly, it's just going to be break based till the end of time. Like I said, not that that's a bad thing, but I feel like it has a, it leaves a sour taste in my mouth, right? Because now Yunli is supposed to be like the unit for this, and I'd be like, okay, she's not the best unit. And to be fair, like, obviously the best DPS in the game is probably going to do better in MOC than whatever, like, the new unit is. But, you know, I don't know, man. The fact that I feel like Firefly and Boot Hill are just, like, by far better at getting the job done. You can get the job done with Yunli, and you can still do damage, like you can still do a good chunk of damage to Kafka, right? Like, I think with Yunli, I was doing some solid damage to her, but it goes against the basics, I'll call it, the basics of what the game mode wants you to do to make the unit work. And you have to build, or not build, you have to use Yunli in a way that she doesn't really want, because she doesn't want to weakness break, because she wants to get attacked more, right? But you do more damage when you weakness break, so you're pretty much making it to where Yunli is going to be spamming her ultimate. Oh, March, as you see March getting her shield on, it's pretty much how adventuring, or not adventuring, how Boot Hill died, so let's make sure that doesn't happen. But anyway, it just like goes against what you want to run, how you want to run the unit effectively, while still obeying the rules of the game mode, and it's like a whole thing. Let me know what you guys think of it. You know, like I think it's fine. Like I'll play their game. Let's do that. So we don't. Well, one we pop in before that we get taken over, and we get into. If once we just break, we get our ults. Is what I mean. I'm gonna like try to get into like this scenario right here, where we're like in the ult stun time. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. Right, it's not the end of the world. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm just was hoping for a bit more. I feel like it's not greedy, because I was just hoping we would just have a beefy boss and units to excel in doing a bunch of single target damage would excel here. Not saying they can't cook here, but you know, when there's ads and units like Akron that can always break toughness and are AoE based, are we gonna be doing a lot better here. That's a good ass score, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you see, I'm cooking, I know what I'm doing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that it'll change and it's just so what the hell? Do you think it just so happens to be like this again? Do you think it'll always be a thing? I mean, if they change it, shit, I'll make a video, I'll be like, I was wrong, bro. They got me. But if it's always going to be, oh, you got a weakness break the enemy, like, that's rough. Also, the enemies are starting to hit pretty damn hard. If you're not hiding behind Fushan or Adventuring and you're hiding behind a normal healer, you kind of get messed up. Like, they do a lot of damage. So we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll pop this. It won't be enough, but we will be able to get Rune May ult there, so we'll do that before we go in for the ultimate. I'm just trying to get as low as possible. I don't know if we can break out right here. We break the middle one. That's fine. I was really hoping that'd be Gallagher who got hit. Do. Awesome, perfect, because then I can attack this and then ult, which will break the other two, and then we are free to go crazy. This one is a bit easier just because of like the nature of it, right? You can AoE and lower the weakness multiple times, plus like you do a bunch of damage to this guy, right? So counters work better in this stage, but still, the premise of it is you want to weakness break him first. You still need the weakness break efficiency. You still, I'm just gonna pop this because I can. You still want the like correct elements, which I mean that's fair for like every game mode, right? But I don't know. It's a bit different than what I wanted. I will say this one is very nice. I can't remember. Did I use Yunli on this one? I'll have to check my video. If I haven't used Yunli on this, I will try it out, and I'll probably make a video like this is how this game mode, or not how this game mode should be, but like, it's a better example of how to make units really good for it, which the Kafka one is the exact opposite of that, right? Take reduced damage, you want to attack one enemy at a time, kind of thing. Yunli, oh, we got lockdown. That's fine. I will say, regardless of me complaining about a bunch of stuff, I do really like this like imaginary quantum like infused thing. You can weakness break them, and then when you get both of them, it like hurts you in a sense. It's a very, very cool mechanic. I guess we'll just do that. I guess for some reason not to ult and try to weakness break the middle one. But yeah, anyway, I'm just saying, like, Yunli is very strong, but she's not weakness breaking as fast as Firefly or Boot Hill is, and I feel like effectively that's just faster. Most of the time. Obviously, if you're like really good at timing Yunli's stuff, and you have like really well built and whatnot, like you're gonna clear like really fast, but I don't know, action advance, doing hella damage, you know. Another reason why Ruin May is like almost a must summon for every single player who plays the game. Alright, cool, let me get ult. That's pretty much GG right here. I'm pretty sure I brought the exact same team for this guy. I'll check after I am, like, when I'm not busy at work and see what team I did run from this. But if I didn't run Yunli, I'll try her out on this, right? Just to make sure I don't like eat my own words in a sense of, oh, it's impossible. Damn, we got a brand new score. I mean, to be fair, I think I did make a couple mistakes. I'm checking right now, actually. I'm checking right now before I end this video. Did I use Yunli? New mechanic, Apocalyptic Shadow. I'm pretty sure I used Yunli for the first team. I got an ad on my own video. This is why we get YouTube Premium, folks. Awesome. I got like a 30-second ad, brother. Like, come on, I'm trying to record a video here. You know, you're dragging out the, like, you know. I did. I used the adventuring team because his follow-up does a lot of toughness damage. I brought Robin and Ting in. Yeah. Okay. So, wow. Yeah. No. The fact that Boot Hill team did better, even though it's supposed to be like Yunli's, how much better did it do? It actually did surprisingly. What, it's like 180 more points ish, right? Quick math, right? And then I did get 20 more points on the right side, which, to be fair, obviously Yunli could probably get a lot better, just because I like mistime ults, you know. I think her talents are all at 8, and now they're all at 10 except for like one of them, right? So I could probably get a better score than what I got, or maybe an even better score than this one if I time it a bit better. But you have to work a bit harder for it, I feel like, than what with the Boot Hill team. And this is even like Boot Hill's craziest team. If in theory, if we had a second Rue on May, we would have cleared so much quicker. I might make a video on that as well, just like do the Boot Hill run on this and then switch over and try the Yunli team. I might do that all in one recording when I try Yunli on the second stage. I don't know what I'll call the video, but anyway, let me know what you guys think of it in the comments. Are you okay with this always being break effect based, or wanting to have, not break effect based, but wanting units who do a lot of toughness? I don't really have a word besides strong toughness reduction units. Are you okay with this event being more catered towards those units? Do you think it should always be that way? Do you think they should cater more towards like the flavor of the month kind of thing, right? I feel like it's more okay with that because we have Clara, right? Well, counters is a bit funky because we only have so many characters who do counters, right? But I feel like if you were to be like, oh, dot, follow up, maybe like they switch over to if you're using ice characters, or if we get more characters of freeze, like, oh, when you freeze the enemy, yada yada, stuff like that. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you rather have, or, you know, in the comments, let me know if you have your own thing. Let me know. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.